Here's the whole scene stretched out so it breathes like a film reel. Longer beats, real voices, cigarette smoke curling through the light. It reads like something you'd perform, a memory, a rant, and a love letter all jammed into one breath. The Wicked Women of Dorchester by Scooter. It starts the same way every Sunday starts around here. A coffee pot that's seen more action than the Sox bullpen, a table that could tell your secrets if it had lips, and two Boston women talking loud enough to keep the dead awake. Cheryl sits by the window, sunlight bouncing off her cheap sunglasses like she's guarding the Vatican. She's got that kind of calm that only comes from surviving men, mistakes, and Massachusetts winters. Hair up, voice steady, attitude on tap. She calls me Scuda, stretching it out like a song that never quite hits the last note. Then there's Moms. Moms doesn't sit, she occupies. She's got a way of leaning on a chair that makes you think gravity owes her rent. Everything about her says earned it. Her laugh is a car crash and a church bell at the same time. Violent, honest, and impossible to forget. When I met them, I said, "Hey, you know I was raised by women?" Cheryl raised her eyebrows like, "No shit, look at you." And Moms just smirked, took a drag, and said, "Then you got half a chance, kid." That's Boston talk for love. They don't say I care about you. They say you're not a total idiot. They don't say I'm proud. They say don't screw it up. And I love them for it. Because every word out of their mouths feels like a heartbeat. Rough, off tempo, but alive. They give me hell. Every day. About my hair, my truck, my shoes, my taste in beer. Moms once told me, open quote, "If you die before me, I'm spitting on your grave just to keep the soil honest." Then she laughed so hard she coughed herself to tears. Close quote. I think that's love too. Boston style affection. It ain't flowers, it's friction. It's survival disguised as sass. And Cheryl, she's the peacekeeper, though she'd deny it. The glue holding Moms to the world and me to sanity. She's got a coolness about her that reminds me too much of my wife, my real Cheryl. Not as pretty, no one could be, but the same fire in the bones. The same kind of woman who could make a room behave just by standing up. Sometimes I catch her staring out that window like she's remembering something she'll never ever tell me. And I don't ask, because people like her, people like Moms, they've already given enough. They don't owe the world their pain story. They've earned their laughter. So when they talk, I listen. And when they laugh, I let it fill the cracks in me that grief still owns. You want truth? Here it is. I got more wisdom from these two over burnt toast and gossip than most folks get from therapy. Because when they talk, it ain't polished. It's raw, real, like words scraped straight off the pavement. Moms once told me, open quote, "You don't get through life by being nice, you get through by being true. Nice gets eaten alive." Then she sipped her coffee, made a face, and added, "And for God's sake, stop putting sugar in it. You're not a child." Close quote. They're both like that. One moment philosophers, the next complete maniacs. But the kind of maniacs who remember your birthday and hand you a sandwich before you can thank them. People who love so loudly